There goes 30 minutes. Looks like I fixed the sound. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Anything to make it so that I can't have a good time, you know? That's just how that's how life is. You know, life is all life is stress management. Everything else comes second. Life is simply one giant ball of stress management. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so like frustrated now. I lost so much time trying to fix the audio. I don't know why this happens. I reset my computer like 5 times. And then it just randomly decided that it was now going to work. I don't even know what I just did. I don't even know. You just started clicking stuff. Okay, well, either way, I don't know. I'm going to start with this. There's not much time left. I spent so much time trying to fix the... It's the Storm deck. It uses squirrels. It gives them haste with this. Discounts the spells with these. I think this deck is kind of just not good. Ponder does help tremendously. The mana base is kind of fine. I'm not too concerned about tap lands here, really. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even... Yeah, I lost to it once, but it took it forever to do the thing, and I just never dealt with the Electromancers, or I guess I should just call them goblins, that discount the spells. But we're going to play it for like 5 seconds. I just want footage of this deck. Can I keep this? We have a Ponder. Yeah. Wait, what? Why curiosity and slimes? Ponder. Yep. Galvanic relay. These two? Right. Oh, opponent, no. I'm finally playing the game, and now it's someone who can't hold shift enter. Oh no. Oh boy, this storm turn is going to take 600 years if this is the case. I don't even know what 1 green mana means at instant speed here. I have absolutely no idea what that means. Is Fog in the game? No, Fog specifically I don't believe is in the game. So, I don't know. I'm always playing the land out of hand. Or out of exile, I mean. So I might as well just run it out here. Let's play you. So I can keep going. What does it all go into, though? Like, I go here, discard... one of the first days... and then do it again on the land in my hand? I could get rid of this, actually, yeah. I don't need another one. I don't even think another one does anything, so... Okay, no squirrels, but that's okay. We just relay for 5. And then hope we explode next turn with said cards. Which is probably pretty likely here. We have the capacity to sift through... Really? You had this up the whole time? Oh. We're being held hostage by a line up the shot. which I don't think does a single thing in this matchup, right? It just draws a card. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Oh, I mean, they can blow up a treasure token if they want, I guess. Like, there's another line up the shot. Yes, sir. Alright, so let's play you. Well, now we know what it is. Yeah, the next goblin doesn't do anything. I can't discount further. Haven't seen a squirrel shatter storm yet. It's kind of surprising, honestly. Oh my goodness. Just one squirrel, please. Come on. If they're all four on the bottom, I suppose it was just not meant to be. Opponent severely struggling with the line up the shot there. I don't know what else it could be. That's my guess. I don't know. Alright, now I guess they're done. Well, that was interesting. I guess we take that. There's a very, very high chance we do win this turn. Big score. Also, apparently they're not done. There's a squirrel. Let's keep going. There's no reason not to keep going. In fact, I really should keep going. They do have 2 blockers. Can we play Ponder? Yeah, we can play Ponder. Well, that's kind of ideal. Do I have enough mana for all that? Decline. So, first day. Let's actually just... Oh, shoot! I wanted to discard a... Alright, well, leave it to me. Leave it to me. Another first day. And I'll just put anything random in my hand. And we only have 2 mana left. There's no possible way to get another one. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The first Shatter Storm is just lethal. Because this is 30 damage. Oh, and my opponent auto-roped, so they actually can't do anything. We don't have to suffer through priority the whole time. That's kind of funny. But you know what? I am going to cast the other one. I know it's more funny looking spells flying around, but we came here to do this. I'm doing it. Alright, now, itch meet it. We had 19 cards left, so almost didn't get there, oddly enough, because I almost ran out of ways to find and look at more cards. Actually, how many did I have left? Right, how many artifacts? 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, this is an artifact. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. 20. And then sometimes 24. That's probably enough for this. This is just the best thing. Alright. 1 drop mono black beats. Let's go. Let's send it. Except, I guess, that specific time. Viable? If it wasn't for Affinity, I'd say almost everything ever. But unfortunately, Affinity's in the game the way that it is. So any version of Cranial Ram with artifact lands, and then the rest you don't have to think about. But viability's sake, I guess it just... Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have played both of these. I could have put the Bone Splitter on. Although I get more damage later, because then I played 2 creatures. Yeah, maybe it massed out the same. I don't know. Alright. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle the beats. Hey, look at that. Who needs to play Storm? You just do that. I don't post the popper lists because there's too many, and I'm not going to bother. But they're on YouTube. Can we keep a 1-land hand? I mean, we're on the draw. I don't know. Let's find out. My entire deck is castable. So, let's find out. This is a really, really good 1-drop. I wouldn't be surprised if they killed it here with the Firebrand. If they're paying attention. Because it is really good. Alright, so we're doing skewer stuff, it seems. Oh, just straight up end the festivities. What? What just happened? What just happened? Okay. Let's play around a shock. I'm scared and confused. I do not have a Discord channel. Or anything of the sort. Nor am I really interested. Okay, let's play the ones that do the most damage. Because I feel like this is a burn deck, and it might actually ignore these. So we can just start pushing 4 a turn. And if they have to kill them, then, well, that's burn, not going face. No, I don't want to start a Discord server. Oh, right, I forgot they had this card. Maybe I should have played it. I mean, there's no really playing around that, is there? Not really. I've been streaming for what, like 8 years? Almost 8 years now. I don't have a Discord. I don't have a Facebook group. I don't have a... I have one emote on Twitch. That's the extent in which I have anything. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm not interested. Yeah. I have the group chat Discord server with, you know, my friends that I know in real life. And we can have our hot-based takes there in private. Just like everyone else. They did not kick that. I should read this. Okay, it's just a card that does stuff. So... I think I'm swinging with at least these. Every life point matters, so I'm not gonna swing with the 1-2. Shieldred the Whispering One? You're out of your mind. I would love to play Shieldred the Whispering One, yes. Very much so. Well, that's a 1-3. That's a bit annoying. Okay, I didn't draw anything useful there. What do we swing with here? All of them? They block the one... No, I can't swing with that. It just doesn't do anything. I can reanimate whenever I choose, but it's still just better to play this because it's another creature. Yeah, it'll be like the old times, you know? Be like the old times. Was Shieldred the Whispering One ever even good? Honestly, I don't know. We can just do this. It gets 1 extra damage in. Does that matter until it's 5 damage? I don't know. I'm dead to almost every single card in my opponent's deck here, so almost all of them. We would have actually been fine if I didn't maybe play. No, I'm still dead. All right, never mind. I'm still just dead. All right. Madness with new cards. This thing and that thing, which is just more of this thing. I definitely did it. Please don't concede, opponent. I'm not actually Affinity. Okay. Let's play Faithless. Get rid of these two. When you draw your third turn, third card. All right, just making sure I understand it. So it should not show up right now, right? Because that would be, yeah, that's not how that works. It doesn't see its own stuff, which would make sense. I guess I just flashback. Wait, what was it? If it was kicked, stuff. Sure. Get rid of 2 lands here, so that works out. Get rid of 2. We can probably keep 1 tapped land, actually. Hold on. Wait, let's get rid of you and you. I do want the artifact lands, so. Alright, I'll take it. No reason to block here. Is this just a weird Vault Scourge? 2 mana 1/1 flyers that are with lifelink. They're like the best cards. They're always so cool. There's like 12 of these 2 mana 1/1 lifelinkers. They didn't block. I think they really should have blocked this. Maybe it's not a good idea. I can just keep coming back. I don't know. I really don't know. This is a 4-drop, so I can't die to the funny thing. When this enters, make a 2/2. Does that fly? It does. Let's not lose to it. Do I play Epicure? Probably. Nothing to discard, though, other than this. Let's just actually wait. Let's just not play the game on my turn. The Ill-Gotten Gains? I don't know what that is. I know Ill-Gotten Inheritance, but Gains is a... It's not working in my brain. I've heard that name before. I don't know what it is, though. Well, not the best chunk of cards here. The zombie has decayed, so if they have another one, I can't block. I will play another land. Especially if it deals damage. And we have Burst Lightning, yeah. Cathartic Reunion just looks a little weird here, but that's okay. We signed up for this. Alright, looks like there isn't another 2 mana, or whatever, the 2/2 flyer. They're actually really close to just being dead. Okay. Yeah, Inheritance is just found in Tithing Blade, which is funny. So you could just play Affinity and also get your Ill-Gotten Inheritance scratch, which is just so gross. When this dies, make a Decayed Zombie. Return this to the graveyard, sure. I don't want my opponent to gain life, so I guess I'll just kill the bat. Assuming it doesn't block. Oh, it is blocking. I don't have lethal. I will... Oh, I found it. Oh, wait, it's still not lethal, right? They take 1 in the air. Hold on. Maybe we're fine? They take 2, gain 1. Opponent, how did you not block? What's going on? Why didn't you block that? Okay. Edge? Alright. I feel like They were supposed to block, right? That's why you didn't swing with it. Would have been... Yeah, I gotta be careful. I'll run out of cards real fast here. What does this do? Some kind of Naya deck? Okay, so at least... Probably at least green is my first guess. I don't know the other ones. I have green PTSD right now. No, I have GTSD. Yeah, green traumatic stress disorder. Oh, that's funny. How funny. Oh, that's really funny. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, man, my phone is triggering me. Oh, man, I am funny. Alright. Oh, man, that's funny. That got me. Let's, play card. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I tapped the wrong land. Come on, game. What are you... Stupid game. Stupid game. I had to manually tap. Let's just do this on the Faithless Lootings. Alright, it's looking like we're doomed anyways, but we definitely lost access to the lightning bolt there. To the face. Yeah, it's too much triggering. They couldn't handle it. Do I trade? Yeah, that's the only thing it's doing, so... Okay, they didn't do stuff. Let's play... Whenever you sack an Eldrazi, put a counter on this, so it's kind of... Got more than it looks there. Let's play... You. Alright. Alright, well, we can't mess it up this time, because we have double black. But it would have been ideal to have a second one of these. Actually, it would have been really ideal to have a second one. Do the thing there. Okay, let's swing. Cathartic Reunion. These two. This is a sorcery, so I have to do it now. Oh yeah, I also draw 3. I forgot I also do that. I forgot that was also happening. Okay, so it looks like the 3 damage we missed might not matter in the long run here. Sure. Okay, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so they have 3 of those, so they can swing for 5. Can make it a 5/6 or whatever. It's kind of weird to just like waste the mana, but I don't know. Is the clock even valuable is the question here. Let's see what we draw. Okay, not that great. I didn't discard the kitchen imp. I did not discard the kitchen imp. Wowzers. Alright, fascinating. Oh, wait, are they still dead? Okay, they might still be dead. Oh my goodness. What? Why? 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 Why am I like this? Lightning strike, sure. Okay, on the bright side, now I can just kick and kill. So it just works out, I guess. I subconsciously would have preferred to triple kick to win that way instead. I don't know why I discarded lands there. Just autopiloted it, I guess. I don't know. Giving me a damage here is not free. Okay, I'm going to swing with it. Love to see it. Let's, Fiery Temper. I guess I can kitchen... Oh, Alright. Did I miss 2 damage again? This has haste. What? Kitchen Imp is literally destroying my intellectual capacity. I miss lethal. Somehow, in some weird universe, I can't comprehend Kitchen Imp, and that universe is this one. This card is incomprehensible, and I don't know why. I'm just gonna block before 5. Yeah. Alright, so we missed 3 damage. My opponent knows I missed 3 damage too, because they saw me discard it. But never punished. Yeah, I guess it really was the green traumatic stress disorder that just threw me for a tizzy this entire game. I don't know. Ooh, boy. Alright. Never didn't have it. But, again, I'm playing decks that just don't kill those things when I bump into it. Oh, well, that's not true. Affinity just completely stopped it. Yeah, never mind. So I did demolish it with the deck to play. Okay, that's a little bit too many of these. A little too many. Okay, that's bad. I couldn't kill both of the creatures. I could only kill one creature. Killing this, like, I can't kill another... I could not kill both. One of them's going to kill me. Doesn't matter which one. They're the exact same. With, I guess, two less life. So, or toughness. Let's play... Faithless Looting. Yeah. Fiery Temper? No, this thing. Am I winning a blocking game? I don't know. Maybe. I drew a red source. Am I winning a blocking game? I think I am, actually. Let's try to do this kind of game plan. And survive. The 1/1s are the things that ideally are not relevant. The second left there, I don't believe that. But if you say it's true, I guess it's true. I'd be surprised if I missed that. But yeah, if I didn't kill both and I could have, then I have obviously made a grave mistake. Okay. Let's just pass. My opponent's out of resources, and apparently the last card's not a rabbit, so... Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look. Gotta be careful swinging with the rabbit here. Because a trade doesn't look great, but probably doesn't matter. Okay. It's a decent draw, I guess. The Bushwhacker is pretty cool. But it is getting in the way of just simply playing a rabbit, though. Oh, I forgot about the... I completely forgot about those 2-1s. Completely forgot about them. That's so funny. Ethereal armor? Oh, no, they've played, yeah, okay, I guess. I suppose. Yeah, this game's over. Well, I mean, I'm not... I don't cover up my mistakes. I upload my mistakes all the time. Like this slime game I lost yesterday that I should have won, I uploaded it. I'm not hiding from mistakes like that. Okay, this hand works. I haven't actually seen a mono red deck today. Alright, let's take our time. Yeah, let's take our time here. To the end of your next... You may play it until the end of your next turn. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, they didn't have a land. Why? What have I done? Okay, they didn't find one. Everything's fine. Everything is as fine as it is because I said so. Let's do this. Let's correctly do the stuff. End the festivities. Is that the deal 1 to everything card? They did find a viable card though, like this is real pretty good. They can survive with 1 land for a while, but we'll see. Alright, they found another land though. Yeah, 1 to all is kind of interesting. I'm surprised I remembered that. Surprised I knew that one. That's a lot of reunions. I don't want that many reunions. I will look for more cards that involve the ones that are not in my hand. Alright, not ideal, but I guess I'm ahead slightly. I would like more, though. There's very few, like, stock cookie-cutter decks, and this is one of them, it seems. Some of these cards I just do not agree with, too, so it's kind of funny, you know, there's like another content creator making stuff when you see the same cards over and over. Like, I don't necessarily agree with... This is okay, but... I'm just going face here. I'm not convinced I'm going to die. Okay. Swing. Yep, swing. They're at 5. I have lethal... No, I don't necessarily have lethal. These get... Yep. Okay. What is that looking like damage-wise? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... How do you not swing with the bush? How do you not swing with the Bushwhacker? What are you doing? What are you doing? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dead. We did. There's no reason not to... unless I'm not understanding something. I don't know why you wouldn't swing with that. Very strange. Oh, I missed the double imp lethal. Tragic. Why would you not swing with this? Is there a way to pick it up? Oh, he's sacking it to something? Well, that's incredibly annoying. Yep. Well, am I going face? Probably not. I don't think I'm winning going face here. Why does it tap? Of course, every time I don't manually do it, it decides to do the worst one. Just always makes the wrong choice. You know, God forbid it does the right thing. So this, yeah. That, whoa, that's just a what? Okay, so well, now it can't mistap because there's only one red source. I'm sorry, what? Mathematician? Fractal? Okay. So... swing? Play... you... Yeah, it'll see certain things and other things it just doesn't see, I guess. I haven't seen a blue-green deck. It doesn't look like it's doing anything crazy. It's just playing cards. Okay, let's get rid of Fiery Temper and I guess send it upstairs. Alright, lethal is almost there. Draw your third card in a turn, so I can technically do it right now. Suppose I will. Always casting that. And manually tap the red source, so it doesn't ruin my life. There we go. Yeah, the blue sorcery that makes a giant token. They haven't played enough spells for it, though. That's the problem. Alright, yeah. They just don't play... I mean, I didn't see Ponder, Opt, Consider... Alright. 2 Ponders. 2 Ponders. Wait. 3 Ponders. Alright, there we go. I did it. Four Ponders is absolutely the right play, but I don't have time. Always four Ponders. Always, 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 always. It is never a card. If you're playing Ponder, you don't play three. Maybe I could just shave the last Lembas and just call it a day. Alright, it's the Bant Hexproof, but again, it's using a card that isn't immortal. I probably want to cycle this for... Actually, I should have cycled this immediately and just played a tapped land there. Yeah, alright, I should have done that. Let's do black and... Yeah, we're doing this one. It has Vigilance now, so I can't Rise End anymore. Lembas. Sure. Another land is fine, but kind of not too worried about that right now. So I need a green source and time. Okay, that is not an enchantment. I found a green source, so now we just need to find time. Ideally, they don't present lethal damage this exact turn. It looks like they're not. This is Ward 2. We can try to make a move here. I would be blown away if my opponent had interaction, so... Or even cares about this. Yeah, I was about to say they don't even care about this. That buys me time. So I feel like that makes sense, because it just buys me time. Let's play this. Yep. Okay. Oh boy, are we buckling in? Are we getting there? Alright, they do have the good ones. There's no interacting with that one. Okay. Could they just like slow roll the... I don't know. I'm trying to bait out a counterspell, I guess. I don't know. Don't have any. Okay, well, there's the issue of not drawing fogs at this juncture, which can happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, we got there, kind of. What's worth shuffling in? Basically, my entire graveyard is worth shuffling in, so I will do that. All of those cards are excellent. Yep. Oh, can't cast that one. Can I play Ponder and not lose the game? Yep. You gotta shuffle this. Okay, that was nice. Yeah, we're fogging up the monitor. Alright, we gotta survive 44 turns. The longer it goes, the easier it gets. And it's like exponential, so... let's not play too fast. That would be a mistake. Would certainly be a mistake. Man, they're just drawing banger after banger here. Oh, can't cast it, can't cast it. Let's crack this. Submit 0. How many fogs are in here? I think there's 8, right? We shaved the other 2, so there's not 10. Makes it easier to count, I guess. Which means there's 6 left or something. My whole graveyard again is worth shuffling in? Yes. So I should always take that opportunity when I can. Revitalize. I wonder if I can gain enough life to... have that matter. You know, like just gain enough life where I don't have to cast a fog for a turn cycle. Probably not very likely, but you never know. Unfortunately, the ride's ends are almost stranded. I actually can start targeting my opponent's cards. I can actually start killing my opponent's creatures, except the true hexproof one. All of these are good except that. Let's do this, decline. Play this. I also have the benefit of being a fairly fast player, so I can maybe sift through this really fast here. I gotta be careful when I decide to Ride's End, because then they'll realize that committing more enchantments to the ward cards is not a good idea. Can I crack the Lembas? I can, there's no reason to. It just puts it back in my deck, I don't want to have that happen. We have another one, let's cast this. Okay, let's cast that. Get rid of a Ride's End. Always play the one that costs more mana. Crack the treasure or the Lembas? I guess the Lembas is a redraw. That's fine. Like if I play it or put it back in and draw it, it just scries. It's okay. I have the mana to do that. How many more turns? 39? Alright. That's what we came here for. There is a point in which you do win, guarantee. This would be faster if my opponent didn't end step the activation. They know about Ride's End now, so the jig is up, if it ever mattered, which I would argue it probably never truly mattered. Play this. Just discard a land. Okay. Oh, wait, you know what I should do? Is wait till after they swing. Oh, no, that wouldn't matter. What am I talking about? That would not matter at all. It just wouldn't matter. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. Don't have to do that. Let's go here. Alright, Critical Mass might have been approached here. Let's cast Ponder. Double Quick Study. Well, that is better than not double Quick Study. I like Artillery and Terror to shore up gaps in defense, but... And it's also an actual clock to keep shuffling the one Terror in over and over. Well, I desperately need a fog, so I can't dilly-dally here. Did I play land already? I did? Alright. 1, 2, 3. It's very close to being 100% over. Very close. Oh, we got the full Baby Rage. Ah, it's all coming together now. I see. I see. A single Chatterstorm? Yeah, actually, that's true. Well, it's too late now. The event's over, but... Yeah, that would have been cool, too. Even if we could play another game, I don't actually have time to play another game, so... like, I couldn't play another one if I had time. Especially if they're, like, 20-minute matches, so... This just had to be my last game anyways. What's the... Yeah, the 3-mana Naturalize card would have been good. It blows up something with power 4 or greater, I think, is what it does. Direct. No, don't hit him with a snooze. 50 seconds. Fine, fine. Alright, fine. I can't control myself. If this person does that, I can't stick around for it, though. Keep anything, I don't care. I could have swore it was like 5:05. I thought it was like 5 minutes past. I wasn't looking at the time. Right. So I need green. Yeah, you can play out the game. That's not green. Revive. Oh wait, I can't keep this at all. Yeah, shuffle. Every time I've played Ponder, I feel one of the 3 cards on top I draw. That was on top. It feels like that has happened almost every single time. I don't know why. Very strange. Okay. Let's just pass. Oh, it's the same matchup. Oh, okay. I don't want to Deadly Dispute a land, but, well, I might have to. Why did you not swing with the token? What are you doing? Look for a land? Uh-oh. They did not swing with a token last turn. I don't think that made a lot of sense. Let's play this. Lands, please? Game? Hello? Thank you. Discard Rides on? Yep, let's do it. That's good. Spirited champion. What? Or companion. Oh no! 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 Okay, they're not paying attention. They're not paying attention. Not paying attention, not paying attention, not paying attention. Come on. Come on. No! They're paying attention. I thought I could get them. Just casting the fog when they're not looking. Oh, that would have been funny if they didn't swing. Oh, that would have been so funny. Oh, that would have been so funny. Alright, it's over. Could you imagine they didn't swing, though? Like, actually? That's great. Alright, yeah, so if I had more time, I would play more of this. But that's why I always play this at the end, because people, for some reason, just like the other deck I play in Historic, that with 9 lives or whatever, 9 lives, Solemnity... Oh, now it's Phyrexian Unlife. People just don't know how to concede when the game is over and play more games of Magic. They would rather just be upset that they lost. Which is weird, because if you just killed your opponent with some kind of draining combo or mill combo, they can't rope you out every turn and cry emote spam. Like, they would just lose to your combo. But if your combo, for some reason, doesn't do damage, people just don't know how to handle it emotionally. It's very strange. It's a phenomenon, I suppose. That's why, yeah, I gotta play this at the end, because you know your game's gonna take forever. In fact, the one game we played, well, I guess we did get a second one in there, the person just roped out the whole time and cried up a storm, right? Like, I just played against the Bant Hexproof player who's emotionally incapable of conceding to a lock, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. But, yeah, so that's... You can't really play this if you don't like to play really long games, but you get to play a ton of cards every turn. You know, you're spamming cards every turn. One of these Ride's Ends should have been a Naturalize, just to blow up slowly. This is just for like the super late stage, not to do anything else. Like the 3 mana one is okay. Make Your Move is probably fine. Just one copy of this as just a thing to have looming in your deck. You could probably do 2 and 2 with those, and if you don't like Ride's End at all, well, I guess you don't have to run it. You could run maybe another Fog to really seal it in. Yeah, like a Root Snare. 9 is probably right. The Terror is just another way to win the game, because you have infinite Terrors after the first one, because they can't deal with it. If they have an O-ring for it, well, you have the Make Your Move now, so you can just blow it up over and over. In fact, I'd probably drop a Revitalize for another Root Snare. The life gain is just for certain matchups. We never played those matchups, but... yeah. So just these one-ofs to break out of annoying things that slow it down. And I think for the sake of speed, it is probably worth it to run one. I mean, you could probably even just run one of these, right? Just 1/1/1. Call it a day there, and then do something else with your stuff. Life gain is ideal for some of those matchups. Lumen out there. Affinity is probably still unwinnable. I don't know. I mean, you can probably survive all the Galvanic Blasts and Fog the rest of the time, maybe. I'm not totally sure. Didn't get to try it. But, yeah, it's just Turbo Fog, right? It's pretty consistent, because the pressure you were under takes quite a while to get there. So, it's not too bad. Actually, you know what? Is there a sack in attacking? Is there, like, target player sacks in attacking? Target player sack. Um, this one? Innocent Blood? Is that in the game? Do we have Innocent Blood? Each player? Aha! So you could probably play one Innocent Blood and slowly sift through all your opponent's creatures if it's like Bant Hexproof or something else. And there is some value in that, right? Again, it's just for the really the sake of speeding up the situation. I don't hate that. But again, this is just to have fun. It's not to like min max it or whatever. The Lembas was kind of weird. This might just be better off as another Revitalize. Although you can sack it to Deadly Disputes. I could probably run more. I ran out of again. I ran out of time. I couldn't like fine tune anything. There should always be 4 Ponders without a second doubt. That's just the best card in here by a large margin. Yeah, Lembas just maybe not that great. It is life gain, but it could just be a Revitalize or something. Yeah, maybe just down a Quick Study or something like that. But yeah, this is a really fun deck to play. It could probably play all 5 colors if you want it. You could play like Suplex as another artifact-based answer. You can actually start blowing up artifact lands all over the place. But again, that's not part of your core game plan until you're already doing the fog loop anyways. But really fun. I like it. So, love it. What was the other thing we played? Oh yeah, Storm. This kind of sucks. My list was not optimized at all. But it is very vulnerable. And yeah, you can play an extremely long game and win at some point if your opponent's like some kind of control deck and just annoy them with like a bunch of pesky random spells. But most of the times you just stare at your opponent and then they kill you and your interaction isn't good enough. And I don't know. I just don't like this. But again, my list wasn't perfect. I ran out of time. And I played this for a second. It won one game really quickly and then just sort of fizzled out from there. But this is something I actually have in paper. I just like the mono black beats. I just think that's fun. So I have something very, very similar to this. Almost, a lot of the same cards. And it's pretty good there, but it is missing certain things in Historic that I couldn't have played. But, yep. Is it controls good? I mean, it was fun. I liked it. I wish it was around forever. Of course it's not. Why would it be? But there are so many different strategies. It's worth it to have Pauper if Affinity exists forever. It's just worth it to still play. You can just concede to this every time you see it. The format's just really fun. I thoroughly enjoy it. This will test your patience, or at least your patience of your opponents. So, this is the closest thing to what I do normally when I don't stream, which is just put the game on a different monitor, click a spell every 2 seconds or whatever, and then go back to doing something else while my opponent just like rages in isolation and I'm not paying attention. With more specifically is the oh, is it even here still? Oh, it's so buried. Yeah, this deck. Just play this deck. I cast Solemnity and Phyrexian Unlife, and then my opponent can't deal with it, and then for some reason, instead of conceding, they have to rope spam, emote spam, cry, and I'm not even paying attention, right? I just shift enter and then do something else for like the time my opponent's not there. I'm just farming people while I'm just farming the daily wins when I'm not streaming or whatever. So that's kind of the same with Turbo Fog, except you have to be a little bit more attentive. The critical mass of spells was a little too steep, I think, where like the final shuffle loop pile had a little too many cards in it. So it could probably do for a little bit more permanent style card draw. I don't really know what exactly that looks like, but if you don't want to be adorable, you could probably just shave all these funny cards and just run more of these, because the final loop pile of cards fell, I think it was at like 27 or something, where with 8 fogs amongst the 27 cards remaining, like no more lands are in play. So yeah, there's 20 minus, so we go to 40 and then we go to 37 off the lands. Now let's just say this is in play. That's 36, 32, right? Yep, and then 31. Which sounds right. Actually, I think I said 31 in that game we played. So yeah, 31 final cards infinitely looping is a little steep to me. It's a little steep. We always got there with the loop, and once you're at the loop, it is extremely difficult to not get there infinitely with infinite fogs. But it is still technically possible. It is still technically possible, but not very likely. And if it isn't specifically, actually, funny enough, if it wasn't specifically for the hexproof cards, this wouldn't even really be a big deal at all anyways. You could just actually Ride's End every single card they play, and then you just swing in with the Terror eventually. So, the game I got to showcase was just specifically the one matchup where I can't actually deal with it. And that makes this a little bit more interesting, so I can deal with their creatures, and that would exponentially speed up the process, assuming my opponent doesn't concede, which, as we know, for some reason, people just can't handle playing more games of Magic. They would rather sit in a game they've lost and be upset and cry instead of playing more Magic. Just play the next game. Like, you never have to see me again. Just concede and play another game you enjoy. I don't know why you would sit there and wallow in a loss, especially when all I'm doing is what I want to do, and I'm just reveling in a victory, right? You're just giving me more enjoyment that I know I'm just in a winning position playing Magic longer than I should be, because you just won't concede, right? Like, I'm doing what I want to do, you know? You can't rope spam me. I'm willing to go for a 2-hour game playing a deck like this, right? So it's just kind of funny. People are very insecure, I guess. I don't know. Typical Magic Arena phone users. Who knows? But, alright. Well, not to throw shade at anybody, but... Alright, let me know what you thought about the Pauper thing. Shout out in the comments to advocate that it should be around forever. And, yep, that's it. So, see you guys next time with boring old not Pauper.